was an okay show. It was less. The topic wasn't as talky as I normally like. That was my bad.
Matt Clark, UK. That was the one.
Oh. Did you really keep my audio live?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
I didn't forget to mute everybody. I did it on
He
purpose.
purposely didn't mute. He knew I was going to say something. Dress is your favorite rocket for next week.
What was the joke on Twitter? I'm going to dress as NASA's exploration budget. Hardly anything. And
Because it hardly covers anything.
hardly covers anything, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to be a sexy NASA budget because it hardly covers anything.
There you go.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to be sexy NASA
No,
budget.
no.
Because it
no.
hardly
Oh,
covers
no, please,
anything.
please stop.
Stop.
Oh, that's cool.
What? Oh, that's
The watch.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it won't go.
Heldas, that's really cool. Matt Clark, UK. I don't remember exactly what you said. You said something about it last week, and Ben and I discussed it, but I can't even tell you what it was because I don't remember anymore.
So is that clock going to give you like wrist
'Cause I
cancer?
think
And
I was
10
calling
years?
you Mike Clark, UK, accidentally, and then I was like, no, that's not right because there's Mike Clark, and then there's this other guy, Clark, UK, and I couldn't remember if it was Matt or Mike or...
Oh, yeah. Johnny Spacer brings up a good point. The
Yes.
con of tomorrow
Yes.
in Florida.
Tomorrow
We'd
Con.
probably do it at Epcot because the whole point of it was saying how tomorrow doesn't have a flight simulator.
Right.
So our flight simulator will be Mission Space at Epcot, which I think is one of the best flight simulators because it's awesome.
Right.
And so we do it at Epcot, but then we can also take a day and head over to Kennedy Space Center for a tour. He said launch viewing, but that's not happening. Yeah.
You don't know. You can see other launches.
Everyone wants the After Dark intro back. Why did I cut it? Oh, I called it because we changed the outro and I never put it back in. Do we really need the After Dark intro back?
Well, because the text was still Space Vidcast.
No, it didn't say. It only said
Said
the
After
logo
Dark.
and After Dark didn't have Space Vidcast on there.
Oh. We couldn't get Carrie Ann to figure out how to say tomorrow after dark. Sexy.
That is true. That is very true.
Well, because it sounds weird.
Space Vidcast.
Tomorrow after dark. Because it's always dark somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh!
Mute our mics. Thanks.
Anyway, you can see other launches from the Kennedy Space Center area.
Assuming there's something launching.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Just saying.
Ouch. Where is Hal when you need? That's why we covered our mouth. This is.
Yeah, but Hal can read lips. That's what they're saying.
I know. That's why we did this. So he can't read lips.
Yeah, but Alexa's right there.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? Because it's too tired.
Alexa, tell me a better joke.
What was left after the explosion at the cheese factory? Only debris.
Only debris.
What was left after the cheese explosion of the cheese factory? Only debris.
Oh.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why did the raisin go to the dance with the prune? Because he didn't have a date.
Oh.
So our favorite morning show is the Woody Show, 98.7 FM here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And they've been talking forever on how they need to get an Amazon Echo, which is what that is. And they're like, oh, we need to get that. We'll ask things on the air. They actually got one.
They actually got one. I don't think it answers the things that they wanted to answer, however.
It is hilarious, though.
It is.
They use it on air, and it is hilarious.
They love it.
We should use it here. I'll be like, Alexa, what is the liftoff weight of the space shuttle?
Off has numerous senses. 1. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. 2. Below a satisfactory level. 3. Not in operation or operational. 4. No longer under in contact or attached. 5. Of events. No longer planned or scheduled. 6. At a distance in space or time. 7. Not performing or scheduled for duties. 8. From a particular thing or place or position. 4th is obsolete. 9. In an unpalatable state.
Well, that wasn't what I asked, but I got 9 different answers.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts me.
And by the way, everyone who owns an Echo and is listening to this on their TV, like their Roku, and their Echo just kicked in, you're welcome. There is a command. I have the entire studio plugged into the Echo, and there is a command that I can actually use with my voice. And I did this morning. I'll do it. This is how we turn the system on and off. I'll actually say it, and all of the gear will power up, including almost all the lights, all but one. The backlights, the cameras, the control room, all of it just boom, powers up. And when we're done with the show, I say the command, like essentially the other command, and the whole thing shuts back down. So, yeah.
Good stuff. Also controls our lights when she feels like it. I'm sorry. I didn't understand the question I heard.
All right, we need to do an open.
Or, okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's like, okay.
Okay. She's gotten better.
I
though.
guess. Okay.
It used to be, I didn't understand the question I heard. She's a little evil like that.
Alexa, give me attention.
Attention is the behavioral and cognitive process of selectively concentrating on a discrete aspect of information, whether deemed subjective or objective, while ignoring other perceivable information.
Thanks.
Well, so there you go. There's that.
All right. So, banana is a fruit. If you get that poll, legitimately up to 200 people saying yes, they would attend and would pay to go, right? Because
we can't pay for that.
we're not paying for everyone's flight and hotel, and I'm not going to be able to afford the convention center and everything else. So,
like legit, not like,
Like-
oh sure, that would be awesome one day.
yeah, not like, oh hey, that might be neat, but you're like, yes. When you do this, I intend to go, and I will pay my own way and buy the ticket. If you can get 200 people to do that, we will make it happen.
Well, we'll try. Because here's the thing. People are going to say, well, I can go, but it's got to be at this time. Well, I can go, but it's got to be at this time. And you'll have 200 people saying, I can go, but it's got to be all of these different times. And then we'll have
So we can only get
4
one-
people that say they can go on the same time.
Exactly.
It's actually the same day, but it's at different times because it'll probably be a Sunday, and some people will have church, and other people will have to leave early, and there's going to be all that fun stuff.
Eldes asks, how much time did I spend setting up that automation? How long does it take to break even with the time spent? Well, we already owned a lot of it, right? So the Echo I was getting regardless because I wanted to play with it. We owned Hue lights already, and it just so
Yes.
happens that the Echo links to Hue lights. So I can walk in and say, turn all lights on, and I'm looking back to make sure she didn't take the command. I didn't say the modifier, so.
The best part was that one day we were just speaking amongst ourselves, and for anyone who watches Game of Thrones, and I'm pretty sure I've actually already shared this story already, so I apologize for the repeat, but the two of us were just talking, just conversing about different things, and all I know is that out of absolutely nowhere, Alexa creepily, and it was at night, says, "Winter is coming." And it was like, I have no idea, we weren't talking about Game of Thrones, we weren't talking about anything. That's disgusting. We weren't talking about anything along those lines, and just randomly, winter is coming, came out of our kitchen, and it was very disturbing.
It was creepy. Oh, they can't really hear Alexa.
Hang on.
You gonna move
It's
Alexa
okay
for
if
me?
you can't really hear her.
Oh yeah.
It's okay if you can't really hear her, to be fair.
I think
And
like an extension cord or something over here.
Karen Radcliffe asked about how much tickets were. They should not be $1,000, at least not to get into one park for one day.
No, not gonna be. So it'll probably be.
For one person, I should be very specific about that because there's 3 of you.
It'd probably be $100, something like. Well, I got the Disney side of it. $100. Maybe $150 with the Disney side. I don't know. Not 1,000 though.
No.
No, I think we're done with that, Dutta. You can head back to your desk. What was the?
Why can't people rename Alexa to another name? I don't know.
You can't. You can call her Amazon.
Well,
That's
yeah,
it.
but you can't like just name her and be like, I want to call her Josie.
Why can't we have TMROCon on the West Coast near SpaceX headquarters? Well, you're not getting into SpaceX, so what's the point? We
Yeah,
can't.
that's true.
The whole point of the TMROCon, the whole reason it came up was so that we could have the flight simulator, the one at Mission Space in Epcot. That was why. So otherwise, the whole reason we started this thing.
Tickets for the con itself, $1,000.
For the con, $1,000.
Yes. Yes. If we
Why
get
not?
200 people to magically donate $1,000 per person.
Well, it's not a donation. I mean, they're spending $1,000
For
to
the
go
con.
to the con of tomorrow. Because it's tomorrow. We're adding tomorrow's inflation into it.
Wow.
The inflation of tomorrow into our tickets.
Wow.
I think $150 gets you into Epcot and pays for the con. I'm pretty sure. The con will lose money at that point, but I'm near positive.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, that's all right. That's all right.
That's acceptable. Hawthorne is a pretty rough area anyway. Well, yeah. It can be.
So I was answering the question is how long it took to for the automation. So the only other thing we added were these little power things, Wemo powers thingies that are hooked up to like the lights into the control room, and that only took, it took money. I think I spent about $150 on all that.
Yeah, but it didn't take a lot of time.
But it took almost no time. So from a time standpoint, I actually did. It does help. The process of turning the studio on before did kind of suck.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
There are a lot of knobs, switches, dials, and things like you had to
Not
plug
everything has a
everything
power
in.
button on the frickin' front,
Yeah,
and I
so-
don't understand.
So that helped the studio side of it. The lights, like the Philips Hue lights, that has saved no time. Actually, I would say I'm time negative on
Yeah.
on the lights. It takes more effort to get the voice commands working than it does just go to a switch. You have to make that noise. Yeah. A Tomorrow tour? I mean, it would be a 5-minute tour. You guys realize how small of a space we're in. You're pretty much seeing the entire space, pun intended, right here. Dutta, you want to zoom out and ruin the illusion for me?
Sure.
Here we go. It's gonna ruin the magic for you if you haven't seen this already.
I didn't make the bed, sorry.
Oh. Ooh.
There you go.
Can you go any wider? Is that it? Give me a little panny. That's tilt, but all right.
Yep, that's the.
There are windows.
There you go.
Oh no! Don't show the plants. Don't show the plants.
Why only one of them is dead?
There's the other camera. All right. Hit the other windows on the other side.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa.
There we go. All right.
Oh, there's
it.
Dutta.
There's Dutta. All right, so we're going around this way.
I appreciate you blocking the unmade bed. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now
that's
Dutta,
great.
actually, go back a little bit. So this wall, hang on, let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, okay.
See how well this works. That wall, where the heck is Dutta Cam? Cam 4, Skype, Dutta. All right, what are you doing?
Zooming in so you can.
Oh,
That's
this
not
is
going to work. No,
weird.
just pull back out.
So
All right.
weird.
So you see that little opening there, if on the left side of your screen, yeah, go stand kind of in the.
This is hilarious. Ah, creepy Dada.
There's a Dada on that side. And
Everything I knew was
a
lies.
Dada on that side.
Yes,
Yep.
now you know where
Dada
he
on
is.
that side.
Duda. Duda.
Dada on that side.
Duda, duda. There you go. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Other than the bathroom and my unmade bed, that's pretty much the entire apartment right there.
Yep.
Sorry.
There you go. Now you've got a tour.
Really, really, really want a tour.
So-
that's pretty much everything right there.
The reason I haven't hung those pictures yet is because I'm not sure that those are the pictures I want to hang.
Right.
Actually, they are the pictures I want to hang. They're not the size I want. I want large, very large
Yeah, now you know where
Canvas.
everything is.
canvas.
There's really not a lot of mystery. Sorry.
Yeah, Dada is directly behind us. He is like,
Yeah.
he's right there
Pretty much.
in the corner
Yep.
in a dunce hat.
Yeah, if you go to the Dada cam and you can see the TV on that wall, we are the other side of that wall.
Yep.
The wall that does not go all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, he's.
Ben's
Some
like
unknown reason.
We're pointing at each other right now.
right
Okay.
here, and Carrie Ann's like
pants, both of you.
right there.
Yep.
Yes. So there you go. That's
All right.
this one,
Th-
that
see,
one,
this one's too
one.
dark. Hang on, let me.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh, you know what? Probably a little zoomy. Hang on. What is this? Camera 2?
Yeah, of course, it was sort of the same in the old place. Absolutely, because it was the
Spare bedroom.
spare bedroom. It was,
It was just
In the old place? Oh yeah, the control
well,
room.
yeah,
was
we
in the
were in
spare
the dining
bedroom.
room.
We were in
and
the
then he
living
was in,
room.
Right.
Well, dining room, yeah.
We were in the dining room, and he was in the spare bedroom. Now we're in the spare bedroom, and he's in our living room.
What's the difference between Dada and the TV? It's a good 20. No, it's more than 20
12
feet.
to 14 feet.
Oh, is that it? All right, it's 12 to 14 feet. I'm repeating it for no good reason. Dada can't. Why? How would Dada? No, Dada can't move the phone. Actually, there are really great pictures of how we put the foam on the wall. Because if you remember the first few episodes when we were here, the foam was like falling off, and you could very clearly see the seams. And now you'll notice the only seam you can really see is like right here, which is at the edge of the wall. I mean, that's an actual. That's a real.
Oh, yeah.
That's a joint. Like it's changing
Oh,
direction.
no.
Oh no. So the reason that is the case
That was
is.
really good, though. That was a good. We did good on that one.
Oh, on this design?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, all three of us contributed to making this go. So I said, this is stupid. We need to affix the foam to something before we put put it on the wall. Like, put it on a sheet of metal or put it on a piece of wood.
Right.
And then attach I suppose we'd attach the wood to the wall first and then attach the foam to the wood. And then when we leave, we can pull the foam off, take the wood off, and we've not destroyed the wall. And then
Dada's face isn't going to pop through the foam because they would have to go through the entire wall and the foam. And that's not going to happen. And no, these glass doors are not to the shower. This is to the closet that is in this bedroom.
if that was to the shower, that would put us in the bathroom.
That would be so
And imagine how
weird.
awkward this show would be. if
No,
we
maybe
were-
it's like a 360 shower.
So we're doing it from the shower?
No. Why are you so stupid sometimes?
Sometimes.
No, the shower, like those bedrooms that sometimes you have in hotels where like there's a door to like the bath that's right there.
Oh, yeah.
This is be like one wall of the shower. So we're in the bedroom, but that's the shower
That would
on
be
that
weird,
side.
yeah.
And no, that's not what's going on.
No. There is a bunch of like TMRO gear in that shower. That's about it.
And that shower, stop calling it a shower. It's not a shower. We could make it a shower though.
I suppose
We can have a 27 bath, 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do like that shower. Flush.
That would be epic.
Just during the next show, we should have just a flushing sound effect and never make reference to it at all. You just like we're doing the show like normally. You just. We used to have pets. We don't anymore.
They still live in Minnesota.
We didn't bring them with us. When we first moved out here, the first place we moved to did not allow pets at all.
Yeah.
And then
Well, because there was no balcony, we were on the 20th floor.
Yeah, it was.
That
There was
didn't make any sense.
no pets
anyway.
at all. Did we do any shows from there?
No. We weren't there long enough. Our stuff wasn't unpacked.
We were still trying
when
to
we had to leave.
We were trying to
remember?
figure out where to do, like, how to do the show from
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
We were
okay.
gonna light the glass, like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then no, they told us we had to go.
Right. They're like, get out. Use the flush sound to end the show. That'd be hilarious.
All right, we
all
still
right.
have to do an open, don't we? Sorry.
Oh crap! Open, and then I think we're done. All right.
right.
So I'll say coming up the Space Launch System, and you can say pretty pictures of Earth.
You okay?
Ready?
Sure.
All right. Here's number one. Coming up, the Space Launch System.
And pretty pictures from Earth.
Plus, we're gonna
Yeah, we is.
Yeah.
That is the way that works.
This is number two. Coming up, the Space Launch System.
And pretty pictures from Earth.
And we're going to be talking about rocket reusability.
That's not right.
That's correct. That is not right. You are
Sorry.
right that it is not.
Yep.
Yep. Number three. Coming up, the Space Launch System.
And pretty pictures of Earth.
Plus, we're going to be talking about rocket reusability and why it matters more than just reducing the cost of spaceflight. Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. This is as far as I can go before my back really starts to hurt. Yeah, no sunspot. I know. I know. We have blackout. We have a blackout curtain that we just need to figure out how the heck to attach. What? No, say it. Say the words. Make fun of me. Go. It's not a blackout curtain?
It is a blackout curtain.
It is a blackout curtain?
Yeah, it is.
So, why are we not attached? Because you want it over there so you can sleep at night?
No. I mean, yes, all of those things. Yes. I would like blackout curtains on the majority of the windows here so that I can sleep at night. Also, you attach it the way you would attach any freaking curtain ever made ever.
Yeah, we'd have to get a new bar for it.
Yes.
Right. But that bar is going to extend it beyond this foam.
Like, slightly.
Just saying.
It's not rocket science. It's curtains.
It's curtain science.
No. No, there's...
Science.
No, don't. You just need to stop right now.
That's science.
No, really don't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Why aren't you listening to yourself? Stop.
When do I ever listen to myself?
There are times where I'm like, no, stop it. And then there are other times where I'm like, seriously? Stop speaking right now.
Now, let me ask you this.
Do I need to kick you under the table and you can ask me why I'm kicking you?
Yes, let me ask you this. When you tell me to stop it, either when you're like, no, stop it, or you're like, no, stop it, do I ever listen to you?
You don't listen to me. You don't listen to you.
Yeah. Just making sure. Just checking. I'm just checking.
IKEA has rolling down curtains that block light,
Do we need to go to IKEA?
apparently. Dada, what are you doing after the show? Want to go to IKEA?
So, do you all want to know why we're not going to have a show November 7th?
No, they don't care. Why would you even remotely bring that up? Seriously?
Why are we not going to have a show November 7th?
I don't
Because
understand.
we're going to eat around the world.
Oh my God. Honestly, sometimes I don't understand you at all.
Around the world.
Nobody cares.
They all care. That's
No,
why
they
they're
don't.
here.
They don't care about what.
Let me tell you about the people who care. First off, TARS. TARS cares. Oh, wow. TWicked also cares and got us a topic last week and a comment in this show.
They don't care
Dada.
what we do in our real life. They only care about the show. Rightfully
Look, look,
so,
look,
by
look,
the
look,
way.
look. They care. They care. They care. They care. They care.
What?
They care. This is because they're delayed a minute. So they're caring. Around the world.
Nobody said that they care except for bananas or fruit.
No, Matt Clark cares, and then Neuropie is
No,
asking
Matt
why.
Clark technically only said yes. Only said yes.
Bananas Fruit care much. Dan TC24 care. To Wicked says, and I
You
quote,
guys all
I care a
suck.
lot.
Nope. I'm trying to save you.
Hans cares about you getting annoyed. Well done, Hans, whatever. Cresshead cares. Patrick 2442H cares and car too. The Bayou Rat cares. Victor J cares.
Thank you, Vax.
Vax cares. Vax is playing to your side because that's what Vax does. But Vax cares.
Here's the thing. This isn't the real show. I can just leave.
No,
Yeah.
because no.
Yeah. Yep, sure can. Sure can.
Yeah, but no.
I can.
We're gonna eat around. Oh, and we're gonna drink around the world.
Well, I'm going to drink around the world because
I'm
I
gonna
got to
have
put up
some-
with you the whole time. The whole time.
It's not curtain science. It's science.
You really need to stop doing that.
Thank you, Demon83. The Demon says we're awesome. Plus Demon83.
Lasai. That's all I have.
What?
What?
Around the world.
Okay, that's acceptable. That part.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I know what we're. I
I'm-
know what we're doing.
I'm gonna get the little steak thing. I'm gonna get the steak thing.
Nobody cares.
And there's a cheese thing I'm gonna get.
Nobody
It's gonna be
cares.
amazing.
You're just here to watch. We have joked on a number of times that we should have cameras throughout our entire life.
Well, the worst part. So
Because
you think
we're highly entertaining.
if you think for a minute that this is an act,
Often. No, this is the same crap
Dada,
we
is
do
this-
all day, every day.
Dada, is this any different than how we naturally are?
Not really.
No,
Yep.
Yeah, not really.
Imagine this: 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now it gets old in like the 1 hour you get to watch us per week. So imagine.
No, Johnny Spacer, drinking around the world is not safer than eating around the world because Ben is not supposed to have alcohol. So for Ben to have that much alcohol is not a good thing.
I had not that long ago two.
Two
Martinis.
Team Martinis.
I had two
and
mar-
no Scuttlebotch.
No Scott Labash. I had two martinis and
Two
I was
martinis.
fine. And I had an amazing
You
steak.
definitely could not. You could not drive.
Oh my God, I got so drunk off of like 1/3 of one martini. It was hilarious. Also, okay, people, I'm giving you advice now. Listen to me. Internet, listen to me. When you come to California, you're going to want to have a nice meal. You're going to want a steak. You're going to eat that steak at Steakhouse 55 at Disneyland Resort. It's technically at the Disneyland Hotel. You don't need a Disney ticket to eat there. You do need a reservation. Now, when you order your steak, you're ordering it with the Steakhouse 55 butter because that was amazing. Was it amazing? It was amazing.
It made Ben eat sourdough bread.
Dada, was it amazing?
It was.
Oh my God.
It was
I
good.
had no idea. I normally don't get butter with my steak, but I'm like, I've already done the other things. We're going to try butter. I did that. I wet myself. This
is true. I saw it happen.
If you have never done this before, this is a thing you are doing. It is happening. There you go. Why are we typing Ferndale coffee?
Johnny Boy asked me about the coffee choices. We have an espresso machine, obviously, and then we host a bunch of different drip coffees. Usually we have 3 at a time and a decaf. The decaf is always decaf. It just is decaf. That's just what it is. And the drip coffees change seasonally. They rotate. We have a lot of South American coffees, a lot of African coffees. It just sort of depends. There's a Sumatran Red Badger that is one of my favorite. There's a Mexico Bonito, I think is what it's called. It's a really good one. I think Sumatra Red Badger is my favorite above and beyond everything. And yeah, and you can find a lot of those coffees, although not all of the coffees, on ferndellcoffee.com.
To Wicked? You see what To Wicked wrote? To Wicked. To Wicked.
Actually, to Wicked, if you haven't been to Dismaland, I would recommend it. / I really want to go.
I have.
So I figure like you should go and then tell me how it is.
If you legitimately have been here and hate it, that's one thing. I do recommend coming with us and doing the engineering version of Disneyland. You won't go on any rides, but it's fun. I think it's fun. And actually, we should bring Dutta because he'll give you. I'll do the engineering kind of side, like with the berms and whatnot. And he'll give you all the history that I totally gloss over. Actually, I'm better at it at Disney World than I am at Disneyland, like how they built all the stuff and the platforms and the things. If you have never been to Disneyland and just assume that you hate it, that's silly.
Yeah, if you've never been and you already decide you hate it,
That's silly.
That's just
you have no idea. You
that's
have
not fair.
absolutely no idea what it's like. We brought 2 foreigners in now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We brought 2 foreigners who have never been to one of them actually was hilarious. Well, okay, they were hilarious in their own way.
Yeah.
So the dude we brought in when he crossed under, he was kind of a happy-go-lucky dude, so he would have loved anything.
Mm-hmm.
Crossed under the main kind of gate, and his head immediately exploded. It was hilarious. He actually just stopped dead in his tracks because
was like
he
a movie.
couldn't take the sensory input he was
Yeah,
receiving
pretty
at that
much.
point. That is what that was like for him. The other person we took, she was kind of like, this is cool. You know, she was okay with Disney. She's like, I don't normally like parades. And we're like, okay, that's great. And completely ignored her and made her watch the nighttime parade.
pretty much.
Again, her brain exploded. She was trying to record it with her camera,
Right.
camera phone, her iPhone, but she got so like caught up in what was going on. It was hilarious to watch. She just kind of do this, like with and eventually just kind of be shooting her feet, kind of like, then go do that again, kind of. That is Disneyland for most people. And while it is filled with children, it's not like it's really not what you think. They do a great job. It's not what you think. It really isn't.
Mini Stoge. It was awesome. So awesome. So awesome.
I wasn't naming names, but yeah, it is awesome. It was Mini Stoge. I love Disney. Yeah, it's fun to watch brains explode. All right, on that note, I think we're done, right? We're done?
Yep.
We're done. Internet, are we done? Internet, did you enjoy this After Dark? Did you get enough Ben getting scolded and Ben scolding Carrie Ann and making a fool of myself?
They do serve alcohol in Disneyland, but only in Club 33, of which we have not been a part of.
It's
but
like
they
a speakeasy.
also serve alcohol at California Adventure, which is a completely different park, but part of the Disneyland Resort.
And they're walking distance away, so you can go get wasted at Disney California Adventure and then walk over to Disneyland.
Stumble.
There is also alcohol in Downtown Disney.
Downton Disney.
Downtown Disney.
Downton Disney.
Which you do not need a ticket for.
Yeah. And actually, the second best pizza I've ever had is at Downton Disney in Anaheim.
Well, you can call it Downtown Disney because the other one is Disney Springs.
I know, but it's fun. I would say that steak that I had is in my top 5 at Steakhouse 65. And I am a prissy princess. Dutta will attest
Yes,
to
she
me
is.
being a prissy princess.
Yeah, I have no idea what
I-
that's like
I-
at all. I wouldn't call you prissy in any way. Ever.
Top 5.
About anything.
Possibly my
Particularly food.
Possibly my top 2. I believe the best part of, like, I didn't have a whole filet, but the best, like, we had a little steak section at Travail.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still my number 1. But this was definitely the best, like, full steak I've had. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm also a pretty princess. I am. Actually, if you cut to this camera, cut to the other camera. There's like a halo behind me. Look at that. I am an angel. I am. Look at that.
Said no one about you ever.
Said everyone about me.
Ever.
Look at that. It was great. Aww.
It's just not true.
No, go back. It's like an angel. I'm like an angel.
I don't want to be so close to
No.
lightning striking.
It's a good.
Like an angel.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't hit the button. It's fun. We're fighting. So I have a software version of the Switch. I can control the switcher in software, and I can override. If you look, Dutta has the hardware version of it. So if you go to, yeah, there you go. Right, he's got a giant control surface sitting in front of him, and yeah, he can press a single button things and stuff. Yeah. All right. On that note, I think we're going away for realsies. So thank you everyone so much for joining us. We should be here next week, but like I said, after November 5th, 7th show, where we won't be here, it is going to be very sporadic through the end of the year. It's going to probably be like one on, one off, one on, one off. There may be I would not be surprised if we do nothing in December. I'm just forewarning you guys. As we get towards the holiday season, traditionally, when you look at seasons 1 through 7, that's what happened. So rather than fight it, I'm just going to embrace it and say, look, we're going to get busy in December. It's probably not going to happen a lot. So
Wait, have we done 31 shows in any other season?
yeah, actually, I think so. I think season. Hang on, I can look it up.
That's to be fair. Back to the Future Day is already come and passed, and we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow.
38, I think, is the largest number we've ever done. Season 5, was it?
Something like that.
So,
Yeah.
Season 5, I think. I can look it up on the website. But yeah, we've done more than what we've done this year. We'll probably match that number or slightly exceed it. On that note, see yous.
Bye.